Introducing my 4-way GOAT build. This build can get contact dunks, shoot crazy three-pointers, get every dribble move at its height with a super fast speed little ball, while also being able to lock down other builds. This is my favorite ISO build that can also take screens in NBA 2K27. So if you're looking for an all-around build that can do a little bit of everything to start 2K27, this is the perfect build for you. So make sure to drop a like for me putting y'all on. Hit that subscribe button if you're new, because we're about to show gameplay, how to make the build, other versions to make the build that you can go with depending on what game modes you play, and I'm showing how I upgraded the build to 85 overall, my first cap breakers, and of course the SIGs that I will be starting out with. Let's just go ahead and get straight into the video. With NBA 2K27 being new to all of us, you're gonna need help with the best animations and jump shots, and NBA2KLab.com has you covered with a bunch of free tools. But if you buy their monthly subscription using code DoubleH for 20% off at checkout, you get access to all their premium tools, ranking all the best to worst animations, but having the ability to have every jump shot's base and releases ranked in green window percents and speeds in milliseconds is wild. There's also a custom jump shot recommender where you can plug in your controller and it recommends you a jump shot for your controller and latency. Get started now by going to NBA2KLab.com and use code DoubleH at checkout. What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Henry, aka 𝘸𝘁, back at it with yet another banger. And hey, excuse my voice. I know this probably doesn't even sound like me. The rest of the video, my voice doesn't sound like this because I'm recording this right now after I just played like 10 hours of 2K27. But yeah, my voice is just completely gone. Yeah, rip to my voice in the comments. So excuse that. I'm probably gonna voice crack in this video, but this is gameplay of my 6'6" 4-way GOAT build, okay? This build is already going crazy. I'm only at like 88 overall, so I don't have a lot of stuff upgraded in this gameplay. Like I don't have my rebounding. I don't really have my mid-range yet. I don't have my layup. I don't have my physicals maxed out, and I don't even have my 92 three-pointer yet. I'm gonna get more contact dunks unlocked on this build as well, but already I'm dribbling crazy on this build. It's day 0. I'm shooting crazy. At first I was shooting really bad, but then once I found this jump shot, oh my god, I was going crazy. I was greeting bothers. I went from shooting like 10% to like 60%, which is higher than most people that were playing creator early access, which means I've been shooting like 70% since I changed the jump shot, which is insane. But yeah, I don't even have any takeover abilities unlocked, but since this gameplay I did unlock finishing ability, one of the takeover abilities. I think it's called airspace, and I've been dunking on everybody. But yeah, this build I've been shooting crazy with. I've barely dabbled into like shooting fadeaway threes, but I caught a couple clips of that. I even was greening like some bothered what is it called, step throughs, which I haven't really seen anybody do, and I've been dropping off everybody. I mean, I'm undefeated against Trey Magnum and Kaponsky. We went 2-0 against them. We went 2-0 against Hollywood and IQ Contain, who won the 2v2 community day logo tournament. We went 3-0 against Solo and Clutch. We beat Trey Riggs a couple times. We beat Cash Out. We even beat Claw. We beat Blank. Like, we've been beating a lot of good content creators and streamers on the twos court, and it's because a big reason of it is because of this build right here. Okay, shooting, defending, dribbling, finishing, physicals. It's an all-around build, to say the least. Okay, and that's with not even having a lot of the stuff unlocked. I don't even have my badges. I don't have limitless range in this gameplay. I don't have any rebounding badges. I don't have a lot of the playmaking and shooting badges. I don't even have posterizer. This build's gonna get insane, and wait until I lab up the dribble moves a little more. Wait until I get my connectors down. Wait until I find some other dribble moves that I haven't found yet. And if you're wondering what dribble moves I'm using in this gameplay right here, I am gonna put y'all on with the SIGs at the end of the video, but this is just my starter SIG, so obviously it's subject to change. But I'm gonna drop a jump shot video soon too, so make sure to stay tuned for that, because this jump shot literally saved my life. I was literally the worst shooter on 2K27 before I went to this jump shot. But anyways, also all this footage was streamed live on my Twitch. We're gonna be live on Twitch 24/7 the first month of 2K27. Yes, you heard that right. So make sure you're following the Twitch. It's literally just DoubleH on Twitch. The link is in the description. But yeah, you see by the gameplay, we're going crazy. I was even starting to quick stop a little bit with this build, which you're gonna see a little bit of that in this gameplay right here. And once again, like, all of this gameplay is not against like randoms in the park. This is against other try-hard creators and content creators and streamers. So y'all gotta realize, like, what I'm doing with this build, it's gonna look even crazier when I max it out, of course, but when I'm not playing a sweat every single game, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, look at this clip right here. I'm already moving like this with a 6'6" on day 1. Like, 6'6s are moving so fast, y'all. I haven't even gotten into my bag yet on this build. I promise you that. I'm getting blocks on 6'9" builds with high driving dunk. I'm greening bothered. Like, I'm already getting a bunch of clips on this build, and it's day 0. I haven't even cracked 50 park games yet, and I'm going stupid on this build. We're also going to be showing other different versions of this build. So, oh, by the way, look at this step through clip right here. That's the only step through clip I've seen so far in the park. I mean, I'm sure someone has done it, but that was a lightly. That was kind of crazy. I'm also fading fadeaway threes with no shooting ability. But anyways, like I said, I'm going to be showing multiple different versions of the build, some with high pass tag and high free throw if you want to play 3s or 5s. But anyways, let's go into how to make this 6'6" 4-way go build. All right, so we're finally in the builder, and this is going to be my day 1 build of NBA 2K27 for a lot of different reasons that we are about to get into. So of course, I'm going to be creating a custom build. You can go left or right hand, doesn't matter. I'll be going left like I usually do. Jersey number 1 for 𝘠𝘪𝘴. Now, honestly, I've heard position does change your badge points, and I looked on the 2KCV app, and based on my build, the best badge points spread for this build is point guard. But if you wanted to make a shooting guard, a small forward, or something like that, depending on what game mode you play, then yeah, you can go ahead and do that if you may. But yeah, anyways, so I was really debating between 6'6", 6'7", and 6'8". Now 6'8", you could only get an 80 speed with ball, so you wouldn't even get 𝘰𝘭𝘭𝘵 dribble style. You'd have to go like Scoot Henderson or pro dribble style. And then 6'7", you could get an 83 speed with ball, but you would have to only settle for Zach LaVine. You can't get Kobe White dribble style, which is at 85, which if you want to dabble in that, you could. But I tried. The main reason I'm going to be going 6'6" over 6'7" is because I made a 6'6" build, and it got a lot of good attributes. I tried to make that exact 6'6" build at 6'7", and it didn't even come close to me being able to afford the amount of attributes I had on the 6'6". So 6'6" definitely gets way more attributes. So I'm not going 6'8" because I want a higher speed of ball, and I'm not going 6'7" because the 6'6" gets more attributes. Okay, so I'm going to be starting out with a 6'6" in NBA 2K27. Now, when it comes to the weight, I want 86 speed with ball, so I'm going to go down on the weight until I get exactly speed with ball 86, so I can be as heavy as possible while still getting 86 speed with ball. Now with the wingspan, okay, this is all dependent on what 3-point rating I want. Now at 6'7" wingspan, you can get 92.3, which is going to give me Arcadence gold, Deadeye gold, Set and Fire gold. And those are the main badges I'm going to want with this build. We also get Silver Limitless. Now, yes, could I go for gold, but I don't really want to. Silver is going to be more than good enough. I'm not really tweaking about gold limitless. If I really wanted to, I could just +1 that as well. Not only that, this is going to be mainly a 2s build for me, so keep that in mind when I'm making the build. I will show y'all how you can change this around depending on what y'all are trying to make, okay? Yeah, I'm going to go 6'7" to get that 92 3-pointer. And now let's start with the attributes, okay? Now, this is not going to be like a build that has a ton of cap breakers, because we know we're not going to be able to unlock a lot of these cap breakers until at least a week after the game, a couple weeks, a month. So I'm just going to go with 2 cap breakers mainly for this build, but even if you unlock a couple more, you'll definitely be able to use them in some good spots. So starting with an 87 driving dunk, and we're going to have some good cap breakers on this, so it's going to be able to go a lot higher than this. This is going to give us a contact dunk animation. This is also going to give us airspace takeover, which is going to be one of the best takeovers in the game. At least when I played at community day, it was looking like the best takeover in the game. So we're gonna need 75 vertical to go along with that. This is also gonna be able to get cap breaked, so keep an eye out for that, and I'll show y'all that once we get done filling out the rest of these attributes. But yeah, so that's gonna give us contact dunks, that's gonna give us silver posterizer. Okay, now when it comes to the shooting, I'm gonna put the 3-pointer to a 90. Okay, I'm gonna cap break my 3-pointer to 92. You're gonna get a cap breaker at level 40, and you're gonna get a cap breaker at rookie 6. Those are very 2 easy cap breakers that are extremely manageable, that everyone should be getting. If you are pre-ordering this game, you're probably gonna get that pretty easily. Okay, so yeah, 92.3, we're gonna cap break that. So to save some attributes, we're going 93-pointer. Okay, y'all. Mid-range, I'm going 87 mid-range because I want that silver smooth operator, which is going to allow us to fade mid-ranges more. Y'all know fading is always good in 2K, and obviously I'm on the tooth of it, so I'm trying to fade the midi. Okay, 87 mid-range. Now when it comes to the playmaking, I do want 86 speed with ball. That is a big reason why I went 6'6". We get gold lightning with that, we get silver pace with that, and we get a lot of dribble styles with that. I'm going to be starting with LaVine. I might dabble into Kobe White. We'll see. Now with the ball handle, I'm going to go with 86 ball handle to get Paul George escape.
I really wanted to get 91 ball handle to try to get that SGA. You could definitely change around the build and try to get that. But regardless, if you get enough cap breakers, you can cap break the ball handle from 86 to 91, okay? Pass accuracy, I'm going 70. I'm on the 2s with it. Silver dimer is good enough for me. 70 pass sec is good enough. But of course, if you wanted to go more pass sec, if you're a 5s player or maybe a 3s point guard, you could definitely get 77 or 85 pass sec on this build by putting down some other stats. Now, rebounding. I want rebound on my build. So I'm going 70 D-board to get that silver sink snatcher and bronze possession closer. And I'm going 60 O-board to get that bronze crasher, okay? And I'm gonna upgrade the O-board even more in a second, but I'm gonna show why I ended up going more O-board after I upgrade these other attributes. But I want rebounding on my build, especially on the 2s. That's very important. Even on other cores, that's important, okay? Perimeter defense, we're going 85 prim. We're not making a build with no D, okay? There's no way I'm doing that. So 85 perimeter defense, that's gonna give me silver seatbelt when I put my agility up. We're going 81 agility. And then steel, I don't really care for silver gloves, so I'm just gonna get that silver interceptor with a 77 steel. Now, the unfortunate thing, since I'm getting 92 threes, I'm one off high flying denier, so I'm not gonna get a blocking badge. I'm still gonna max my block though, just to get the attribute. But at the end of the day, would I rather have a 92 3 and a 67 block or a 93 and a 68, 70 block? I'm taking the 92 3 for the extra badges, to be honest. Now with the interior, I'm going 70 interior, which I feel like 60 is too low. 70, I just need the stat. I'm just going for a stat. I feel like interior defense is going to be a little more important this year, so I'm going to be getting that. And then when it comes to the speed, we're going to go 85 speed. It's going to give us that goal slippery off ball and just to be a little bit faster. And now I have some extra stats left over, okay? I could go 40 standing dunk. I could upgrade free throw a little bit. I could throw on some interior defense, whatever, but I'm just going to upgrade my offensive rebound to a 64. And the reason I put these stats exactly how they're like right now is because if we go over to the cap breakers, I'm going to get a +3 to my dunk with 1 cap breaker, which is going to give me 90 dunk. I can get a +3 with my vertical with 1 cap breaker, which is going to give me 78 vertical. So I'll get another contact dunk with 90, 78 when I put those 2 cap breakers on, after I put my 2 cap breakers on the 92 3-pointer. So 4 cap breakers, and that's already looking really good. I can also get a 90 perimeter with 3 cap breakers. I can get a 93 steal with 5 cap breakers on my steal. I could get an 81 interior with 2 cap breakers on my interior. I could even get a crazy strength with what, a +20, a 78 strength with 4 cap breakers. I could even get 81 pass sec with 5 cap breakers on my pass sec. I could get a 78 standing dunk. Like the cap breakers are looking really, really good on this build, okay? Now, it also unlocks a lot of good takeovers. You're gonna be able to get the new deep bomber takeover when you put the cap breakers on your 3-pointer. The reason you don't wanna change around the stats too much is if I did change around the stats a little bit, like let's say I went lower O board and try to get more interior, right? Let's see, I think this actually might mess up the cap breakers right here. Yeah, look at it. I just changed barely anything, and look at my cap breakers on my vertical and dunk. They completely changed, and my perimeter, all that changed. So yeah, that's why I went exactly with what I went with, because the cap breakers were just better. Now, obviously, you could put, this is what I'm going with right here, and this is what the badge loadout is looking like. We have 9 badge points for finishing, 13 for playmaking, 5 for rebounding, 17 for shooting, 9 for defense, and 7 for physicals. But obviously you could put down something else, like, hey, if you don't want the high speed ball, you can put that down. Maybe you want lower speed, and maybe you're fine with just a 70 steal and an 82 prim. Maybe you don't want any O board, you could put that down too. And then you go 70 D board, and now you can upgrade the pass act and shit. You got an 84 pass act. You could even put this to 80, get some free throw on the build, and then add, get the 85 perimeter back, and boom, now you got a 5s and 3s build if you were missing out on the free throw and the pass act, and that's what you wanted. But I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be going 70. I'm going to be going minimum free throw because I'm not going to be playing rec on this build. And I'm going to go back to 77 steal, and I'm going to be going to 85 speed, and I'm going to be going to 64 O board, and this should be my build right here. So yeah, this is what we're going to be making. Let's go ahead, complete the build. Dylan Harper, Lonzo Ball, Jamal Murray comparisons, and we get that 2-way bucket chaser build name. And yeah, I wanted low pass sec and I wanted low strength, so those are my weaknesses. That's what I'm fine having. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and advance and show y'all our badges and stuff that we have so far on this build and how I upgraded it to 85 overall to start. All right, so upgrading to 85 overall is actually really tough, but I wanted to get contact dunks off rip. I wanted to get my three-pointer max so I could cap break something. I wanted speed with ball handle to get the drill moves. I don't even have that much speed and agility. I wanted max interior and max block. I really don't have much of steal or prim. And I really wanted pass sack, but I don't have that. But we're just gonna have to live with this for now. So 189,000 VC, just like it usually is, to upgrade to 85 overall. And that's how I started this build. So when you first make the build, you can either copy how I upgraded it, or you can change it around a little bit depending on the game mode you're playing. I also bought level 40 day one just because, you know, I wanted to get that cap breaker ASAP. I usually never buy levels, but I had to do it for day one of 2K27. And that first cap breaker that I'm going to put this on is actually going to, I mean, it would be smarter for me to do dunk or vertical because I'm going to get shooting specialization cap breakers, which, like, you know what I mean? Like 2 of them would just go on the 3-pointer. But, you know, this isn't going to be a long, you know, am I going to have this build forever? Probably not, even though it'd be usable the whole year. So I want that 91 3-pointer right now. So we're just going to go ahead. So 91 3-pointer, we'll go ahead and get that. And we're also going to get that zip code takeover at 91 3. So that's going to be helpful too. Nah, that's crazy though. Red plate's really transferred from 26. So I'm already a red plate on 2K27. I haven't even played a game.
Now, before we end the build video, right now I've been grinding the build and this is what my build is looking like after a couple upgrades. And these are my first initial badges. This is what I first put on for my fuse badges. Obviously, we have a lot of other badges to grind, but I wanted to just show the first animations that I'm using on this build. So these aren't final or anything. Like, I'll probably change these around a lot, but these are my animations right now if y'all want to see it. Now, I did find a really goated jump shot because I was shooting really bad to start this year, but now I'm shooting like really, really good ever since I changed this jump shot. So I'm going to save that for the jump shot video. But yeah, if y'all enjoyed the video and y'all are messing with the 6.6s, make sure to drop a like on the video, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and check out the video on your screen because we got plenty of other 2K27 banger videos on the channel. So yeah, go click the video on the screen.